Fabiano Caruana, nice short game here. Take us through every single move of the queen endgame, if you could, where you thought you had an advantage and where you thought it was a draw.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I am joking, dude.
Okay,
But tell us a little bit about the opening novelty. We actually loved this. How did you come up with this move, Rook C1? We saw a lot of correspondence games. We know that you use those very often for your preparation. When and how did you come up with this move?
Well, I realized something, which is that, I mean, even though I play pretty awfully recently, I do destroy one opening, which is the Knight Orf. All my wins are in this one opening.
Yes, maybe you shouldn't tell that to your opponents. You have a lot of them coming up.
Well, Maxime is one of the few Knight Orf players remaining. So, yeah, Rook C1 was an idea from the candidate's preparation. I expected him to know what to do, but even if you know it, you might not remember all the details, and it remains very, very difficult. He played the first move correctly, and then after Queen E4, well, Rook E5 is the most natural move, but Rook E8 is the best move, and it is a forced draw. But it's a very, very complicated forced draw. And so yeah, he couldn't remember, and he came up with his Rook E5 F6, which looks terrible, but I couldn't find the refutation.
And also is terrible.
I mean, okay, now I see Queen D4, but it's not. Queen D4 is not even a move I considered. Like,
if you let it run a little bit longer, it does think Queen D2 is even stronger.
But Queen D2 FG, I didn't see the way here.
FG in this position.
We just take, yeah.
Yeah, but take Queen D6. Isn't this Bishop C1, Bishop D3? Yeah.
Bishop C1, Bishop D3, because there's mate on F8 at the end.
For some reason, I thought that with the Rook on E5, this would hold for Black, but with the Rook on C, it doesn't matter. Rook on C5 or E5. Like I was trying to get this with the Rook on C5, and
with the Rook over here, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought Bishop H6, Queen E5, BC. Like this is the line I was looking at. And I thought I need my queen on C5, so I have Bishop C4 check. And okay, now I see Queen D5, Queen E4.
What's wrong with Queen E4 here?
Well, like this idea of Queen E4 and with a pin didn't like enter my mind. This is like why I rejected it. And I thought Queen H2 was strong, but after Rook C5.
You have to go back, basically.
Yeah, I can play Queen E2, Rook E5, Queen D2, but I still didn't see this. I was kind of convinced that I need this position with the Rook on C5. That's why I played Queen D2 immediately, after repeating once. And yeah, King H8 was kind of what I thought he should play. I thought I would have a big advantage here, but he was defending like this whole Rook E5, D5 was a remarkably good idea.
Yeah, especially considering that after F4, he still can take the bishop.
What's that?
Considering that after F4, he can still take on C4, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that it would be a very bad endgame after DC, but like I didn't have another option because D5, Bishop A6, Queen F4, and he, like it just turns into a mess if I take on A6 instead of F4.
Ah, okay, yes.
Like it's kind of the first, but then Queen F4, and like it's a big mess. His king is no longer in danger. Yeah, I can play this Bishop B5, I was thinking about it, but my pawns are moving slowly, and I don't know, like I didn't think I would be able to keep control of this situation.
And then eventually you got to this queen endgame, and we are not going to talk about it.
Well, like, okay, so generally with like the two pawns up, there's a lot of positions which are drawn, and a lot of positions which are winning, and they all kind of look the same.
Yes.
But after G6, I just didn't see what else to do.
No, you were playing perfectly until very late on.
Winning, but I just didn't like find the way to do it.
We just kept the tally. The tally was 2-2. Two times you gave up the win, and 2 times he gave up the draw. But which is not too bad considering the complexity of the endgame.
Well, once my king was forced back, then it's a draw.
Yes.
But I mean, this I figured, but I had no choice because otherwise he just like has a perpetual.
Right.
But I assume that like at some point I play A5, A6 in this configuration, but I just couldn't find the moment to do it. And I was kind of trying to like play some moves to gain time on the clock and wait around a bit, which is, I guess, why I also missed the win.
Yeah, really the only confusing moment, everything else is very explicable, but the only confusing moment was move 64, I think, very, very specifically, where we thought you played perfectly until that moment. Like every single decision was absolutely spot on. But before B5 here, we assumed what must have been very attractive, and we thought this was sort of...
Yeah, B5 was my first intention, and then after like King B7, I couldn't like find, I don't know. And I was worried that pushing the B pawn is not the right way. Normally, you push the A pawn, but but I just didn't see the win here. So, and I thought, okay, he's going to play king b7 immediately, and I have to find a win with 2 minutes. And now my king is a bit more open, so that's why I didn't go for this. And I had this idea that, okay, maybe I should be kind of patient and wait around a bit longer. But yeah, I guess it's winning somehow here.
Fabi, a big victory for you for the standings, not only of the tournament, but the Grand Chess Tour in general. How are you feeling after this marathon game?
No, I mean, this was great. This was exactly what I needed after yesterday. Playing 2 very difficult games in a row, so I am quite tired as well.
I know that it was already a while ago, but you must have noticed a certain Magnus Carlsen missing in the playing hall today. Your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I guess there's a lot of rumors already, and I assume he hasn't given the reason yet why he decided not to play, but probably some people have a decent idea of what he's alluding to, or what he has a problem with. I don't know, but I'm not going to say anything else about it.
Sounds good. Well, Fabi, it was a long day, so we want you to get out of here so we can get out of here. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Indeed, a very, very